Hi, and welcome to the third edition of my pickup video. This is Andrew Thornton, Big 147, as some of you know me. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter one. I'm trying to do them a little more frequently, but a little shorter is my goal. Some people said, the 10 minutes can be a little much all at once, and I can completely understand that. So, let's get to the pickups, actually, so I can get taken care of. This isn't a whole week's worth, actually. This is actually since, everything I've gotten since Sunday. My Sunday flea market stuff was in my last pickup video. But I picked this all up throughout the week. I actually had an extra day off work this week, so I got to go to the thrifts twice. I got to go on Tuesday and Thursday, which was cool. I got some stuff both days. Didn't get a lot of the thrifts Tuesday, but we'll start with those two things I did get. Went into this Salvation Army, which I really like, actually. They have better prices than the Goodwills around here. The Goodwills tend to charge $5 for any game, actually, which can be a little much for certain games, depending on which one. This Salvation Army, they haven't had any old school stuff yet. The oldest I've seen is PlayStation 1. They have one Dreamcast disc, but it's the web browser, unfortunately, which I've got plenty of those. But this is what I picked up there. They also had a couple other good ones, but I passed on them just because of they were ones I either had or ones I don't think I'd play. Start out, they had a copy of Time Splitters 2. Now, this one, it is complete. You got the disc, you got the manual, works great. Is a little damage to the case up there, but it was $3, and I love Time Splitters 2. This game is fantastic. Me and my brother are going to have a blast with this, I know, so I had to pick that up. The other one goes really well with something I got at the flea market this last week, actually. They had a copy of Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, the first one, whereas I picked up the second one for $5 at the flea market this weekend. I got this one for $3. Disc's in really good shape. You got the manual. The manual's in good shape on this one. It's a little beat up on the Time Splitters, but this one's in good shape. Case does have a crack in it. It's a little dirty. It could use some cleaning, but for $3, I could not complain. I was thrilled to get it. That was all I got at the thrifts on Thursday, but I got some stuff somewhere else, which I'm actually kind of excited about. This is one of my secrets. I'm going to let you in on it because I'm leaving areas here anyway. This may only apply to those who live near Windward Parkway in Alpharetta, Georgia, but it may apply to others too. I don't know how other H.H. Greggs work, but my H.H. Gregg is always clearancing stuff out at great prices. I mean, bottom of the barrel prices, they cut it like crazy if it doesn't sell after a few days. First pickup's nothing exciting, but I did need one for my 3DO. It's a pair of composite cables, actually. If you can see, it was originally slashed to 30% off, $6.96, but then they cut it further down to $1. So I got these for $1. They're nice quality. I mean, it's not an amazing deal, but for $1, I couldn't pass them up when I need some. Got two other items, actually. The next one here is this Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Bluetooth/Xbox 360 headset. Now, it's, I'm not a big Call of Duty fan. I mean, I enjoyed the first Modern Warfare, and the second one was okay. Still haven't had any real desire to get the third. But the price was right. Originally, this was a $50, or they were charging $60 actually for it originally, but it was down at this point to $19.99. And for a good Bluetooth headset, I mean, I need this for when I'm driving. So it was good to have. Really comfortable, actually. Fits really well in my ear. No complaints, I mean, it's great. I'm glad to have it. Moving on, I got one more thing there, and it is here in this lovely Amazon box because it's on eBay. It is for sale. It is one of the Mad Catz FPS Pro controllers, actually. I got one of these for myself about 2 months ago. Here's mine, actually, that I had before. It's a really nice wired Xbox 360 controller, actually really comfortable, and works great as a PC controller. That's my biggest love for it as a PC controller. I got mine for $16 a few months back. This one was marked down to $8. And upon looking on eBay, the cheapest any one of them has gone for is about $35. So I have mine up there right now. Starting bid $18. Buy it now $29.99. If anyone's interested, go ahead and grab it. I mean, it's a better price than you're going to get anywhere else. Yeah. Now, on to what I got today, because I went out this morning, man. First Goodwill was a complete bust. Had a couple of cool Genesis games, but they wanted $10 to $15 for each of them. so I passed. But I hit one of the pawn shops and found this actually. Dissidia Final Fantasy, the second one. Um, the pawn shop here actually they price things pretty cheap, even newer stuff. You can see they wanted $4.99 for it. Not really. I don't have a PSP, which is the downside here, and it's not much of a flip. I mean, it's just cheaper than it goes for, but it goes for like 10 to 15. I'm not gonna make much if I try to flip it. So I think I'll hang on to this for when I do get a PSP. I mean, it's complete. It's in great shape. Just because I think I'd enjoy playing this actually, but right now I can't do so. This is what I've wanted to play. When I get a PSP, I'll enjoy it. It was dirt cheap, so what the heck. After that, here's a lesson for you guys. The thrift store I picked the next few things up in, I've never found anything in. I mean, literally, like nothing. I've gone in there like 10 times. The first time I went in there, they actually had an old gaming computer from back in the 80s that I kind of regret not picking up. But that's all I've seen, except a couple of PS2 games behind the counter, which I'm sure were crazy overpriced. I thought would be overpriced. Actually, they're probably not now that I see their pricing. But regardless, they're nothing worthwhile. They're like an American Idol game, something like that. Nothing I would buy. Went in today, though, and on the shelf where I always assumed games would be, even though I didn't know for sure because they've never had any, I picked up I saw a bunch of Gamecube games. And they were $1 each. Nothing amazing. A couple of these are from my collection. A couple of them I will probably flip onto eBay. They had a couple others. They had the Polar Express and Chicken Little. And I want to say one of the Backyard Sports games also for $1 each. I probably should have grabbed them for $1, but I didn't want any of them, so I didn't want to spend too much money. These are the ones I did get, and I might keep these, but I'm more likely going to flip them. Start with the ones that are most likely to flip. They had a copy of SpongeBob SquarePants: The Battle for Bikini Bottom. This is the only one that's complete. They all have the case, but this is the only one that's got the manual. All the discs are a little bit scratched up, but I've tested them all. They all work, so that's a bonus. The other one I'm likely to flip is a copy of Looney Tunes Back in Action. What can I say? I kind of like the Looney Tunes, and I figure kids might enjoy this, so I might pop those two on eBay for like $10 to $12, something like that. It's a combo. Someone will probably grab that, I figure, and I make that quick $10. If not, I'll keep them, and they were $1. I might have some fun at some point with them. Maybe when I have kids, which hopefully not too far in the future, they might enjoy them too. Next, we have a copy of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. This one won't be flipped. This one I'm keeping because it has no flipping value. Tony Hawk 2 and Tony Hawk 3 are, in my opinion, the best games in the series. It's a great game. It's not as good as 2. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 is still by far the best Tony Hawk game. It's not even close. But that one's still a lot of fun. I had it on the Gamecube, actually, so I'm used to the controls in it. And it was $1, so I had to grab it. No manual, but The final one is the one I'm most excited for, and the one I'm also kind of torn on flipping, because it doesn't go for a lot, but I can make a nice profit considering I only spent $1 on it. But I'll probably keep this because I'm a big fan of Yuji Naka. And here you go. It's Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. It was only $1, and yeah, for that price, I couldn't complain. I had to grab that for $1. So there we go. After that, I went over to another Goodwill that I hadn't been to before. Got 2 finds there, actually. This was over in Sandy Springs. I was bored, so I decided to hit it. I'd heard it had some decent stuff. They had all their games behind the counter in a glass case, actually, even the new ones, the newer Xbox PS2 game, which was different for me, but they had a great selection. I didn't have to go searching for it, which was a bonus. I still searched and found nothing. So, they had a copy of Spyro, Year of the Dragon, for the PlayStation 1. Black label, pretty much mint shape, and it's complete. The disc is in great shape. I tested it out. It works great. The game was $5 actually, but upon checking eBay, this one goes for like $13. I have the downloaded version on my PS3 through my PlayStation Plus subscription, so I'll probably flip this. But I don't know. We'll see if the fiance wants me to keep it because she kind of likes Spyro and all the cute animals and all. She might want to keep this. The other thing I got there actually was my favorite find of the day. Nothing super valuable, but they had some Super Nintendo games. They were all overpriced except for this. They had a Super Game Boy, which included a copy of Pokemon Pinball here in the game slot. Pokemon Pinball's fun. It's like one of my favorite pinball games of all time. I had a blast with that back in the day, and it was dirt cheap. I mean, $6 for the pair. I know that's not like something I can make a huge profit on eBay. I'm not going to sell this. This is for me. Unfortunately, Pokemon Pinball, missing the battery cover there. It'll still take a battery and hold it in fine, though. It was $6, so I grabbed that. My final find of the day, I haven't saved the best for last or anything. This is probably one of the least interesting to you, but here goes nothing. Stopped at another Goodwill, finally, one I usually hit, but I hit later than usual today because I was going over there anyway to get an oil change, so I figured I'd hit it when I was there. The place usually gets a little busy. I knew it was going to take half an hour, 45 minutes for an oil change, so I figured I could walk to the Goodwill that's literally a 5-minute walk away. I did, and they had a bunch of Xbox games, actually. A bunch of Xbox and PS2 games, like probably 40 or so. A huge amount for a Goodwill, but they all came in at once, so they haven't been able to get them out too quick. Some of them might last until the 50% off week, although I'll be moved by then, so I guess I won't take advantage of it. Anyway, the one game I did grab, I almost got Midway Arcade Treasures 3, but I found out it's not backwards compatible with the 360. It doesn't work on 360. I don't have an original Xbox, so it wasn't much use to me. This one, however, should work on my 360, and I'm looking forward to playing it. Again, it is The Simpsons Hit and Run for the Xbox 360. It is complete, it has the manual, and the disc is in pretty good shape. Yeah, it's platinum hit, so it kind of sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. Well, that's my pickups for the week, and wow, this video did not come in short. It's 11 and a half minutes long already. I guess I'll wrap it up. I apologize for going long. I hope you all enjoyed it, and thank you very much for watching. I'll be back next week. Thank you.